I've got a moon landing book review for you. Miss Kaylee here, and today I am going to be talking about The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. This is a modern retelling of Jane Eyre. Jane is a dog walker in Birmingham, Alabama, and through her job she meets Eddie Rochester. He is a recent widow as his wife and her best friend died in a boating accident. He is super mysterious and Jane is pretty intrigued, and they both start to take a liking to each other. Jane cannot kick the thought of this guy's wife though. She was beautiful and successful, and Jane just doesn't know how she's gonna measure up. Still though, she wants Eddie, and Eddie is definitely interested in her, so despite their baggage, they're gonna do what they want to do, even if their pasts catch up to them. Now, let me warn you, if you are a die-hard Jane Eyre fan, just keep an open mind when you're reading this book. Personally, I really enjoyed this book, but I read Jane Eyre in high school, didn't really fall in love with it, but I know there are some people that are very passionate about Jane Eyre, so this isn't the same story. There are parallels, but it's a retelling, it's a modern retelling, and it is very different from the original book. Honestly, after reading this retelling, I kind of appreciate the original Jane Eyre more, because back when I was in high school, when you're being forced to read something, for me, it didn't register the same way, and now reading this book and then going back and kind of thinking about that original book, I definitely have a newfound appreciation. This book has really short chapters, and it's told from alternating perspectives, so it moves pretty quickly. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. There's also a lot of snarkiness and just this general angst that I really liked. The atmosphere of this book and the characterization and the overall mystery of it, it reads like you're watching a TV show. Whether you're familiar with Jane Eyre or not, it's a solid novel. If you like thrillers or mysteries or authors like B.A. Paris, you should definitely give this book a shot. The audiobook is on Hoopla, and the ebook and the audiobook are on Libby. If you've read this, or if you're adding it to your TBR, definitely let me know, especially if you are a big fan of Jane Eyre, because I'm curious to hear your perspective going into it with, I think, more passion than I did. Thanks, and I'll talk to you at the next moon landing.